Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. This is the English course, English 6, Traveler 6, Module 3, Unit 5. So the module is the body and the mind, Unit 5, the mind. So let's go over what we have started yesterday. All you need is your student book and a sheet of paper and a pen or a pencil because you're going to take notes, okay? So get ready. Let's go ahead. Now, we have spoken about the idea of reported questions. Questions are of two kinds, yes/no questions and WH questions. So this is a direct question. Where are you? She's asking her friend where she is. Then a friend report the question into she asked me or she asked where I was. So she is not in the scene. So let's try to do this. This is the chart for reporting questions. Questions are of two kinds, WH questions and yes/no questions. The WH questions are, you start with the WH, then the helping verb is are, am, was or were, sometimes do or does, then the subject, not like the yes/no questions. An example of a WH question is where is Mark, okay? And is this Mark? This is a yes/no question. The answer will be yes, he is, this is Mark, or no, this isn't Mark. Let's try to report them. He asked me, he wanted to know, then you will use the WH question word, the same that we've got here. So where, and we have a where there, then you will change the order and you will change the is into was. This is it. Is this Mark here, the helping verb? He asked me, then you have to use F. It's an option between F or whether, but let's focus on with. F, this is, we will change it into this is this is going to be this is, then we will change the is into was. So, generally speaking, we will start with the subject here. He asked, he wanted to know, yes/no question, you will use F or whether, or you can use the same WH question word like what, where, or who, how, or what, where, or when. Then you will change it into a sentence form. Instead of VS, verb and subject, it will be a subject and a verb. Then it will be followed by an object. So the chart that we're going to follow is this. You will use a correct introduction first. You will use a correct introduction, which is he asked, he said, or he wanted to know. Then choose F or whether if it's a yes/no question or a WH question word. Then change it into a sentence. She does, Mark is. Then go one tense backward, present into past, has into had. So let's start with where is Mark? All of these three are WH questions. Where is Mark? He asked me, he wanted to know. Then let's use the same question. Where is Mark? Did we change it? No. Let's go to the other one, sentence form. Then Mark is. So we changed the order. Is Mark is. Then let's change one tense backward. So the is was. Where Mark was. That's it. What does she like? Correct introduction. He asked me, he wanted to know. What does she like? No. Let's change the order here. She does like, so she does like. What do we will change it into the past. She did like, the does is did here, and then we can combine these into one word, which is going to be liked. Instead of did like, it will be, because this is not a question, it is a sentence. A reported question is a sentence. Where do you study? So, correct introduction. She asked, she wanted to know. Where do you study? No, we have to change it into a sentence form. Where you do study, or I do study, because I am the reporter. Where I do study, one tense backward, so we will use I did study. Let's combine did with study. We will have one word when the past study is going to be studied. Where I studied. The other form, which is the other example or function, is using a yes/no question. Is he Mark? Can she spell her name? And does he like it there? It here. So let's start with number 1. All of them are yes/no questions. So we will focus on the use of if or whether. You would choose between these. Is he Mark? She asked. Then you can use whether if or whether. So let's use if. If. Is he Mark? Then sentence form. He is Mark. Past tense. He was Mark. So we change the order here. Then we change the is into was. 2. Can she spell her name? She asked me, or he asked. If or whether. Then can she spell her name? Sentence form. She can, instead of can she can spell her name. Then she could spell her name. We change the can into could in the past tense. Then does he like it here? We're going to change many things here. She asked. Then yes/no question. So if or whether, the same question. So we would say here, she. Here we have it. Does he like it here? We will change it into a sentence form. So sentence form, subject and verb. He does like it here. Past tense. He did like it here. And we will combine these together into one word, which is liked. Did and like is liked. Because this is a sentence, it is not a question. Let's go ahead. We will do these 4 questions. What is the day? So a yes/no question here, a WH question. We will use the what as it is. The day, we will change it and we will use was here. Okay? So the answer is, he asked me what the day was. So is was, and what as it is. Where is the book? Use where as it is. Change the order here, and instead of is, we will change it into was. He asked me where the book was. Is this your house? We don't have a WH question word, so we can use if or whether. This is, so it would be, here we will use a was. If he asked me if that was my house. So the is into was. Are you happy? So a yes/no question. We will use if, as we have mentioned there. You can use if or whether. So we have he asked me if I was, instead of are, we will use was happy. So this is a summary for using the reported for reporting questions. Okay. Go 1 tense backward. You will go tense backward, which is an important part, and change it into a sentence, because reported questions are not sentences, not questions. Let's check now in your books, page 62. Page 62 in your books, which is the speaking lesson here. We're going to discuss one topic which is very essential and very important in the life that you are living nowadays. So let's start here. You are at the last year of your secondary level, so you have to decide what are you going to do next. You will graduate soon in months. Then you have to decide, do you want to work? What career path do you want to join? And let's say, do you want to do something that you like at yourself, or something that your parents want? Do you want to join something that is interesting, or something that is rewarding, something that would give you the money? And if you want to study, which career path do you want? Do you want to be in the medical field, engineering, educational field? What field? You have to decide, and you have to make your list, let's say, of the options and the things that you want to, and whether you can do them or you can't. Okay, so let's start here. The warming up questions are general questions which are just related to you. What career path do you want to follow? To simplify this question is about what do you want to be? The question is, what do you want to be? Where do you want to work? So, and why? So I want to become a doctor. Okay, this student wants to become a doctor. I have wanted this since I was very young, since he was maybe a child. I think it is a job that is useful, it is helpful, it helps the society, other people, and also gives a great sense of accomplishment. You will feel that you are a successful person. If you are a doctor, you will be you will save lives, you will help people, and you will feel that you are a successful person. Next, question 2. Which school subject appeal to you? What do you mean by appeal? Appeal means like the school subject that you like the most. What are the school subjects? Arabic, English, math, biology. We have all the religion subjects. We have all the science subjects, physics and math. And what do you like about it? Okay? What subject do you like? Which school subject appeal to you? You could answer, I tend to like science subjects. What are the science subjects? We have science subjects like physics, math, biology, chemistry. These are they. Like biology and chemistry. And I also like maths, mathematics, calculation. I think they are fascinating. What is fascinating? Amazing subjects. So these are amazing subjects. Why? Because they have to do with life. They are much more related to life and have practical application. What is practical? You can make experiments, you can work them out. They are not just like about memorization and writing. Okay? They are also challenging subject. Many people like to do things that are challenging. What do you mean by challenging? Things that are not very easy, things that are but they are not so hard. They will make you think. If you have something that would make you think, it would be a good idea. Okay? Challenging, it means not very easy, so you would be very bored. It would be something that is challenging, hard, and it would make you think. Like most biology, chemistry, physics, and math, they are challenging. You have to research and you have to find the answers. Okay, let's go ahead. Now here we have a problem. You will help to solve a problem. Okay? I will be student number 1 and everyone there is going to be student number 2. So you will turn your books into page 128. Page 128. We have all the information there, which you are going to report them to me. Okay, you will tell me about the page 128, and I will read here, I will ask you questions from here, and the answers are going to be from page 128. Okay, so we have a situation here. The situation is about this boy. He had 2 options. So, I am your friend, and I have a problem. What is the problem? Find out what my problem is and offer me some good advice. So we're going to read about his problem and we will try to give him some advice. Okay? You should look at the pictures below and ask on that page, page 28, you will look at the pictures and you will say, who is this person? Who is he? His name, or how he is related to you. What is the problem? You will give me a summary of the problem. What are the possible solutions? This is your job, to give possible solutions. Just put yourself in their shoes and you would know what are the possible solutions. Everything is going to be okay. Okay? So page 128. On page 128, we're going here to read who that person is. He is my son, nephew, cousin, or brother. So he is a man. He is a male. Okay? Maybe he is my son. He is my nephew, the son of my sister or brother. Maybe he is the son of my uncle, or he is just my brother. Okay, and he is having a problem. Let's say that he's my brother. Okay, my brother is having a problem. This is on page 128. Okay, what the problem is, you need to decide what area of study to major in. What do you mean by this one? It means that he wants to know what to do, what to study at university. Is he going to study biology, medicine? Is he going to study art? What does he to major in? When he goes to college, he is very intelligent. This is an extra information which is going to help. He is very intelligent and has excellent grades. So he is a smart person. He is smart and all his grades are good. So this is not a problem. The grades are not a problem. So he would do well in anything. Anything that would be suggested for him is going to be a good choice. Okay, don't worry about the marks. What are the options? He's got two options. He have thought about the problem, about his situation, and he found two options, which are here. Number one, his parents are pushing him to become a doctor. So his parents, his mom and dad, wants him so hard to be a doctor. They want their son to be a doctor because he would always have a secure job. He would have a job that is so good, he's not going to lose his job anymore. And make enough money, he would be a rich person, he would have enough money so to live on. So it is a rewarding job, a job that is rewarding. It would give him the money and security. The other option is he spends all his free time making paintings. So he is a painter, he likes painting and drawing pictures. He's just like Van Gogh. He loves doing this and is considering a career as a professional artist. So he doesn't want to be a doctor, he wants to be a professional artist. He wants to draw, which his parents are unhappy about. So what is the problem? He wants something that his parents doesn't want. So to answer the first question, this is that person, and we have decided that he is a brother. Okay, and the other one, the other one is the problem that he wants to study to be a professional artist, but his parents want him to become a doctor, to join the medical field. So if you were this boy, what is your decision going to be like? Are you going to join the medical field, or you're going to follow your dreams and you are going to be a professional artist? So let's think about it. What is the possible solution? I want you to think about the possible solutions. What are the things that he could do? If you were this man or this boy, what are you going to do? We have two options. The options that are available here are whether you can give me this answer. I think a medical degree, so to be a doctor, is an excellent choice. So it's a good idea to be a doctor. It is a mature decision. What is mature? To be an old person, not a child. You will decide something that would be good for your future. Mature. You are old enough to decide a decision, because being trained as a doctor is a rewarding job. What is rewarding? You will feel that you are successful. You would feel that it would give you a good amount of money, and it is you are going to help others, the feeling of helping others. And it offers job security. Job security, you will never lose your job. There is always some jobs for a doctor. His parents will be happy. This is one thing. If he is a doctor, his parents will be happy, and he can draw as a hobby. So you will not give up drawing. But we have another option. Other people are going to say, no, I think he should become an artist, a professional artist, and follow his dreams. Okay? He wants to be a painter, so he would paint. But he needs to be determined. He wants to be insistent and work on it. He should just tell his parents that I want to be a painter, and sure about no matter what happens later. Maybe something bad is going to happen, so he should be insistent. Okay? So these are the options, and maybe you will have other options. You can come up with any other option. Okay. The other questions here. What do you think the best age to start thinking about your future career? So mostly people when they are thinking about their future career, they will think at an early age. Intermediate grade is the best time to start thinking about the future employment job. Okay? During that age, why? Not younger than that. During that age, students have an understanding about the academic subject. You know what physics is, what a doctor requires you to be. There are many other options. So you know what math is and what biology is, and they might like the job opportunity related to them. So if you like math, it's a good idea to be an engineer. If you like biology, it's a good idea. You can be a doctor. Okay? Do schools in your country provide career counseling? What is career counseling? He's the teacher who's going to give you the advice about your career, about your future university degree. So yes, we have in our school. Yes, they do. A good career counselor is important because he or she can teach students techniques for finding a good job and the university degree. He would give you the advice and he would help students to understand their strength. What are you good at? You are so good in math, you are so good in biology, and what are your weaknesses? Weaknesses are things that you are not so good at, and therefore helps them to make the right decision. So he would say, you are so good in math, just do engineering, as far as choosing the ideal job is concerned. Okay, so this is it. Do you think that the school, here, what facilities should school or college provide for students? What are the facilities? What are the places? The things that are in the classrooms, the things that are, let's say, in the building itself. Not the school thing, not the academic part. We can say that I think most cases they tend to be successfully, yet these are the skills that some college lack. They need more provision of practical skills. What are these skills? Like teamwork, working in a team, motivation, competence, working with others, communication, how to tell about your ideas, and this stuff. Okay, what are the facilities? Speaking, you need a computer lab. People need a computer lab where you can find computers, a library where you can read, gym to work out. Some people would prefer a swimming pool, indoor, a closed and an open sport facility, which is a playground mostly. People will play there, and a cafeteria where they are going to eat. So you can come up with the questions that you feel that you can that they answer your mind. That was the lesson for today, which was the speaking part about what to decide about your future job or university degree. Thank you for your time, and see you next class.